This episode of Cousins and Sons is brought to you by Authentic Muay Thai Supply. This is an online fightwear store where you can find the best, most authentic Muay Thai protection gear, training gear, boxing gloves, and Muay Thai shorts straight up from Thailand. Good prices, good people. Check them out over at authenticmuaythaisupply.com and enjoy this episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
Nailed it, Pepper.
You'll be proud of someone. Just give me a chance to make yourself. If you don't like me here, I will be someone else.
All right. We're back. Cousins and Sons.
Cousins and Sons. Cousins and Sons. Starting the podcast with Cousins and Sons.
Bow.
So yeah,
Oh my gosh.
we're back.
We're back. To you.
So I'm excited
It
more
didn't
than
seem
others.
like we didn't leave.
Yeah.
To
Yeah,
us,
I
it's
know. I
been-
feel like I've never left this.
I feel like I've never left.
It's like prison up in this bitch. But
You don't like it here?
no, I love it.
You love it?
No, I can't get enough of it.
But yeah, no. It's been technically
It's been
2 months
a while since we've been
in this.
since we've been back in the studio with Travis Clyburn.
Pow. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been a good summer. Good summertime.
yeah. No, it's been hot. It's actually just got hot. It's actually been a very chill summer.
Yeah.
But here out in Los Angeles,
Yes.
Lohanali.
Little hairless.
Los Angeles.
Lohanali.
Should we start it off?
I mean, so we're gonna start off with some Travis trivia.
Oh, 77% of Americans fail this American history test, guys.
Oh,
That's what it said.
I want to be another
Um,
statistic.
So let's see here. This one, question 1. Which of the following presidents did not die in office? Zachary Taylor, Warren G. Harding, Grover Cleveland, William McKinley, John F. Kennedy, or Abraham Spankin.
oh, the penny guy?
That fucker on the penny?
Is that guy?
I'm gonna say
You know what's ironic is how the penny is lucky, but he was very unlucky.
He
Yeah.
was.
You know?
it's true. I think that's
He really
how,
lost
I think that's
his
why
head.
it worked.
No, it's-
There it is. There it is.
okay.
What's the
McKinley, I'm gonna say.
You're gonna say McKinley. I'm gonna say who didn't die
Who
in office?
didn't die in office? Travis, I feel like Travis knows the answer to this.
I have an idea, but
Is it
I don't think it's
Grover
right.
Cleveland?
You think it's Grover? Okay.
I don't think we're gonna be able to find out until the end.
Let's find out. I'm going to click on William. Okay, gave me a check. I don't know if that means it's right. I think we're going to find out at the end, boys.
God damn it.
Okay, what is Susan B. Anthony known for? Leading the women's
Suffragette.
rights... Yep. Making the first U.S. flag, being the Western pioneer. So you said leading the women's rights movement, correct?
Boom.
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 That gave
We
us
know
a
that
check
one's
mark
right.
2.
Thank you.
Which
Thank
of
you
the
for all.
following states, number 3, which of the following states does not have any land that was acquired in the Louisiana Purchase?
Oh my
Is it
God.
Missouri, Nebraska, Oklahoma, or Mississippi?
That doesn't have any land.
Yes,
I
want to
say
not
something
part.
not so obvious. I want to say Mississippi.
I'm gonna say Oklahoma.
Ooh.
You say Oklahoma? Okay. All right, we have chosen Oklahoma. We shall see what the answer is at the end, I guess. I hate these. We find out later.
I know. So do I. Should
It's
we find
okay.
another one? No.
No, we got this. I
We
believe
got this.
I believe in you guys.
Really, we're just doing it so we could talk shit about it. See how-
Question number 4. When was the attack on Pearl Harbor? December 5th, 1939. December 7th, 1941.
There it is.
November
December
7th.
7th, 1941.
That is correct.
Gotcha.
We've already talked about this.
It's a day that lives in infamy.
A day which will live
And infamy.
in infamy. Number 5. Where was the first battle of the American Revolution? Is it Lexington and Concord, Yorktown, Trenton, Saratoga, White Plains, the Superior Plains, or Etowah Springs?
I'll go the second one.
York, whatever. Yorktown.
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 Gotcha.
What about my guess? No, okay, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Fucking Garon.
What?
No, okay, we'll go.
Yeah. I mean,
Yorktown. Okay, I'll
we
I'll
know
guess
my
that
answers
too.
are gonna be
I was
wrong.
I was actually gonna say the first one, but
these aren't Bible or porn terms, so I,
I
have
thought
no idea
Lexington
what's going
Concord
on.
was either the first or the last. I can't remember.
yeah.
Either way, it was a big deal.
I say Fuck it. We'll
Change
just go. No, let's go with York.
I'm really
We're wrong, but
let
let's go with
myself
York.
down.
It's okay.
Question.
So, you're just a quality citizen. You know,
He's a quality citizen.
he's a quality citizen of the United States of America.
I think both of you are going to get deported after this. Number 6. What was the first U.S. city to host the Olympics? Los Angeles, New York City, St. Louis, or Atlanta?
Atlanta. I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, go with
Going to
Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Yeah, I'll go with Atlanta.
Okay.
Was that the first?
Continue the
It sounds
quiz.
correct. At least the first in our lifetime.
I'm sure there's one of our viewers from Bali or wherever is gonna know this.
We got a
Yeah.
lot of Indian viewers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Whoa.
Yeah.
Shout out to India.
Shout out to India.
The entire
Never been. Probably
country.
will never go.
Actually, it's beautiful. I'm going again.
He's
I'm
going
gonna give it
again.
a
I
go.
guess I'll go with him.
Slumdog Millionaire was a great movie.
Yep. Mm-hmm. They
okay.
actually create more movies over there than Hollywood does in like a month.
Bollywood's out of
Yep.
control.
Bollywood is nuts.
Do they make any money?
Yeah, I mean.
I mean, there's a billion
Do those
people in
fuckers
India.
get paid?
Yeah.
That's true.
All right, next one.
Question number 7. What was the first space mission to successfully land on the moon? Apollo 1, Apollo 8, 11, 13, 14, 18.
Was it a little
Is it 11?
11? I was going to say 11.
A movie's coming out about it pretty soon.
Oh God.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with 11.
Movies don't end.
Or was
not
that a
good.
failed mission to the moon?
That was 13. Was a failed mission.
Pussies.
They almost made it.
With Tom Hanks in it.
They almost made it. They were right
I mean,
there.
I think
They
that
were
was
right
that was their
there.
first mistake.
Yeah.
They should have let the guy with measles go.
I just want to know what happened to 1 through 10. I think they're dead. What is the oldest institution of higher learning in the United States? William and Mary, Princeton, Harvard, Yale, Cornell, Georgetown.
That was Georgetown.
Wait, what
sounds
was the
familiar.
question again? The highest level of
The
education?
highest, the oldest institution of higher learning. So what's the
Oh.
oldest college?
Ooh.
William and Mary, Princeton,
Maybe
Harvard,
Georgetown?
I was
Yale.
thinking
Cornell.
Georgetown.
You
but-
Georgetown?
Harvard's old as fuck.
I know.
I'm fairly certain. I used to live
They're
right by
all
William
old.
and Mary in Virginia.
See, I was
and
gonna
think
say
it's-
that, and I was like, what the heck is
You know
William
what? That
and
actually
Mary?
is, okay.
I thought that was the second oldest, though.
Ooh.
William
is their
and
claim
Mary.
to fame.
What?
I'll
A
do
name for an Ivy
Georgetown.
League.
You go Georgetown?
No, I'll do Mary.
Do Mary. Just do Mary.
Yeah, do-
Even
yeah.
though you said it was probably the second. Well,
I think, but you might be right. I think I may have fucked that up. Again, I ate mushrooms.
Why throw that one in the mix unless it's not it? You know?
I don't know. It's a red herring. Number 9. Who was the second president of the United States? George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, John Quincy, James Madison, Andrew Jackson.
Adams.
Second. John Adams?
Oh yeah,
Mr. Adams.
Jonathan.
Mr. Adams. Oh, number 10. How many years is 407 years ago, according to Abraham Lincoln?
Abraham Lincoln. 4 years.
23, 27, 87, 107, 207,
Oh my God.
407.
I didn't understand the question.
How many years is, you know, in the Gettysburg
Yeah.
Address, he goes, 407 years
yeah.
ago, our forefathers, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, okay. So
So-
how long ago was that from? Like now?
No, how long is he
How long
referring
was
that
it
to?
when he
Oh,
said, what
I
is
see.
407 years ago?
Oh, okay, okay.
Is it 23 years, 27 years, 87 years, 107 years, 207 years, or 407
I'm going to say
years?
23, but it's probably 107.
I think it's the 121.
Great. You choose, Travis.
No. Okay, no. We have to come up with one. All right, we'll go with Garen's
23?
23.
23?
What is it, Travis?
I don't know, actually.
We don't know.
Ah, damn.
I think it's
we
longer
are
than that,
getting
though.
deported.
My guess was 87.
Ah.
I could be.
Don't play Bloody Knuckles, are we?
All right. Question number 11. What is the First Amendment? Freedom of speech, right to bear arms, right to remain silent.
I have
The First Amendment?
First Amendment.
First Amendment.
Yeah, freedom of speech.
There you go. That's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Let's show the results. That's it. 11 questions.
11 for episode 11. Nice.
Oh,
perfect.
yeah, that's appropriate.
It's nice.
Hold tight, magic. There's a wizard on this. I don't know what's happening.
We probably don't get the answers. You have to send in an email and sign up and give your.
Oh my God.
Your knowledge. Your knowledge of American history is American apple pie. You got 5 out of 11 correct, guys.
Well, show us which ones we got wrong.
Yeah. Okay. So it was Grover Cleveland did not die in office. That's silly fuck.
Did I say that?
I think you did, but I picked McKinley.
Oh,
so.
see, I was right.
Susan B. Anthony was the leader of the women's rights movement. Let's see here. It was Mississippi, not Oklahoma.
See, I told you. I said that.
You did, yeah.
You did. Good job, Pepper.
I said that. Everyone.
You got Pearl Harbor correct. It was December 7th, 1941. You
1941.
guys, you're gonna be mad. It is Lexington and Concord. That was the first battle.
I also said that.
Pep, you were to fucking Garrett. You're gonna have to deport Garrett.
I told you guys.
We should at least deport half of his time. I mean, come on.
And what was the
He has
first?
spent half his time in
You guys
Mexico.
were wrong both about the Olympics. That was St. Louis.
Ooh, see? I was like, is it a
Was that you,
question?
though? You said
No.
that, didn't you?
No, I was like, we both. When you said Atlanta, I was like, I don't know, but let's
The
go with
Olympics
it.
was in Atlanta at one point,
No, it
though,
was.
wasn't it?
Maybe.
I don't know, maybe. It was Apollo 11. Oldest. It was Harvard. William and Mary is the second oldest.
Harvard.
I actually,
That's what I
damn,
thought.
I had a feeling too.
All of those are old, you know.
All of them are old
I
as
think they
fuck,
should
yeah.
get grandfathered into just being all the oldest. You know, yeah.
They are all the oldest.
Second
That's
president. Second president of the United States was John
Don't even need a
Adams.
grandfather.
It was 87. I was correct. Both of you can suck it.
Nice, Travis.
That's okay.
Wait, what was it?
It was 87
It was
for 4
87
score.
that's right,
okay,
for 4
okay.
score.
See, that's not. It's funny.
87? I don't understand.
No, but what
The fuck was he talking about?
Well, no. Hearing that, you've never heard him say that.
I'm sure I
So
have.
4
You
score
have. It's like
and
a
7.
very well-known saying, but I just now in this moment realized I never knew what he.
Why is it
actually
87
meant.
though? Why is it 87?
I think
4
4
scores.
score. Maybe that
And
means
7 times.
So
4
it's-
score would be 80. Get it?
Yeah, so I still don't get scores. But
I
again,
still don't know what the fuck.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Abe was on some stuff.
They say we're smarter now.
Yeah. I'm just.
I don't.
We're not.
Well, we kind of are. But
Well, guys, that was Travis Trivia. You guys did. You guys did pretty great.
no, we didn't. We got.
well, Garrett's still getting deported, but you guys,
This is my last episode, guys. I just want to thank
His
you
last
guys.
day in the States. As a matter of fact, I think they're on their way right now.
Ice, get out!
They're here. They're here.
ICE is here.
You hear that?
There they are.
There's actually sirens.
Yeah, there's actually
Sirens.
going on right now. Coming to get Garon.
Oh, great. Well, in that case, let's hurry up. Summertime magic, dude. We hit. Can you hear the sirens, guys? Can you hear 'em?
Probably not. Probably not because my phone rang during Simone's episode.
And you didn't even hear it?
No, I couldn't hear it like when I watched the episode.
Nice, dude. These are good mics. Anyways, we hit 150 mics over the summertime.
Yeah,
Now
we're
that
like
we've been-
over 150 now.
Yeah,
right?
which is cool.
Yeah.
Still feel like lost and confused, but we're more comfortable. I feel like.
Yeah. It's definitely a lot more fun. You know how like they say in jiu-jitsu that you can't start having fun to your purple belt?
Mhm.
I kind of feel like it's the same thing with this. It's just like you can't start having fun until you hit like a certain point.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's fun for what it is, but I mean, it does suck going up there and bombing most of the time. You know, not knowing really how to set things up, or
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, we're still
Or
figuring
just-
out
or
what
just-
that even means for
yeah.
premise and what setup, punchline. Like,
Yeah.
just
Do you have anything to say about that, Travis? Or I mean, like,
You're probably right. I mean, I do think the like, because I have so much fun doing this, and I don't really worry about what's going to happen up there. You know,
Yeah.
after doing it for a while, you still always worry though. I mean,
yeah,
you never know when you're going to shit the bed.
yeah. I think that's one thing. We gotta like,
yeah. I've
Not carry them
and I've gotten more comfortable up there. I feel like just making it seem like it's in my living room and I'm just talking, whether it's a funny story or not, but just like making everybody feel involved, which then makes it easier for me to talk. But there are moments where I'm like, okay, well, all this is a funny story. I don't have a punchline, you know, like.
I've kind of like, at least in times where I can kind of catch myself, or I'm like, you know, actually doing well, I can kind of like search for some kind of a punchline or
Mhm.
something like that, something to like turn it into a
Yeah,
joke,
yeah.
you know? Even if it's just like, faggot, you know?
Just out of nowhere. Just out of
Good
nowhere.
F-bomb turn, you know.
And we've noticed too with you, it's the when you get crowd participation, like the
Yeah.
riffing stuff and just talking to the
Yeah,
audience,
I like crowd work.
you're really good at the crowd work and getting people involved and then working off of that.
Yeah.
And still working
Yeah,
on
it's-
material, trying to again, we got to write.
Yeah.
We're not the best at sitting down and writing. Hence
Terrible
why
at
we
it.
were bad at U.S. history trivia because never wrote.
Well,
a
some
lot.
of us worse than others. No. Yeah, no, I mean, I just, yeah, the writing process for me, it's just like, well, how do you write? I don't know. I think it's more just like, I don't know. Now I haven't really tried writing since maybe my 30th time on stage.
Mhm.
It's like, I don't know, maybe like,
Oh, so yeah,
like the
actually
50th
writing.
time on stage,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
stopped writing.
But even then, like the stuff you've been doing, even the last month, 3 weeks even, has been more, from our point of view, I feel like is more comfortable. Where it's like,
Well-
you're up to, like, there's some things, like even the other day, what was it, last week when you did the whole church camp stories?
Mhm.
And it was like, oh, you came out of there. It looked like it was written
out.
You know, like
Yeah.
it was that comfortable how it came off. And I was like, oh, this is nice. Like I think I even looked back at Travis and was like, this is great. You know,
Yeah.
like he's doing it. He's doing
You did.
it.
I was so proud of you, Pep.
Oh, thank you guys.
Which, yeah, you started the room
You
off.
guys.
You started the room off even. And I was like, well, and that was the day Travis didn't even start. He just
Yeah, I didn't even
said,
do it in
he
time.
just said, all right, here we go. And I was like, well,
Went
this
right
could,
into it.
here we go. And it was a great room. Everybody did great.
No, that was a great room.
Mhm.
Speaking of good rooms, Travis at the ha ha.
The haha.
He did great. No, it was fun
Oh,
to
thank
see.
you.
You did-
That
yeah,
was,
dude, that was awesome.
I loved that bit that you did because I hadn't seen that one before. And
The sink pit.
yeah, and it's just totally different seeing you here doing open mics, you know, just having fun and then doing actual, like, not actual sets, but in front of an actual audience.
Yeah.
That was the only thing is that was such a long show.
That man, it really fucking spoiled doing well at that show. How fucking long it was.
It was so
Well,
long. You
was
got
that
in
just-
right
was
at
that-
the,
was
you
that like
got
an
right
accident?
into it.
It was an
planned-
accident.
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
lucky. I went like foot 6 or something.
I know when you said you were going last, I was like, holy shit. When's last?
Yeah.
I got lucky and I didn't go last, but like I don't know what.
I don't even
the
know who
fuck
went
was
last.
Did
happening.
you even stay the whole time?
No, I bailed because I wanted. I know it was Leon's birthday, but we'd been there for 3 fucking hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were there a long time.
So we dipped. Yeah, we
Yeah,
couldn't stay there
and it was
anymore.
fun. The
Yeah.
comics are great. It was good, but it was just like there was.
That first one was hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Who was that guy, Travis?
Zoe
The-
Johnson, the host.
Not the host, it was the first comic, wasn't it?
Was it
The guy
though?
that was like really animated and he
I don't know if he was the first. We came in a little later,
oh, well then never mind.
but he was
animated.
animated. What was his?
He was my second favorite.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember who that would be.
'Cause my
he was good
first
though. He was. I don't. You didn't see him, Travis. You guys were. I think.
Yeah, you were.
getting something to eat.
Travis is in the green rooms.
They went and got smokes. I think.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I missed like I got back the comic before me or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Because I knew I was later in the show.
But yeah, it was fun to see, and like even then, like we were able to go see. There was an open mic, not even an open mic. It seemed like it was an actual like kind of put together smaller show. With again Steve Simone, drink. It's a drinking game, but it's at Dave and Buster's,
Oh, that's right.
and
Forgot
that was a
about
cool experience because to see again, it was a room where you could tell people were just in there to.
Well, first
Sit,
off,
but
some
not
bus
sit.
full of meth addicts was dropped off.
Well, I mean, it was on Hollywood Boulevard. They didn't have to get dropped off. They just lived there.
So, so wait, so anyone could just like walk into that show?
Yeah, it was
they
like
walk through Dave and
Yeah, it's
Buster's
just
to
Dave
get
and
to this
Buster's.
fucking
Yeah,
show.
yeah. And
Wow.
so they
It was actually kind of a cool setup.
it was a cool setup, but it was you could tell it was one of those where like people when they didn't want to play games anymore and they wanted a place to sit, they were kind of telling them, "Hey, we got a comedy show back here." It was in like a back room, so people would come, get up and leave whenever they felt like it. They weren't involved a lot with the comedy, like they were just sitting there trying to be, but they had a still face. So it was cool to see Simone do his stuff I've seen him do before, and keep that same energy, even though, and he would call them out for like not being, attentive and stuff, but at the same time still have that energy and be like, oh, you have to get to that point. And it also happens with, even Simone, like where it's like you are just going to have rooms where it's like no one's paying attention.
Yeah.
No one's in it, kind of thing. So in that moment, regardless of where we feel like we are in this journey, it was one of those where it's like, yeah, I could have got up there and bombed. It could have been. It was like I could have definitely gone up there and just, been in front of these people who aren't. You have 4 meth addicts over here. You have this group of family members who are just there waiting for people to probably get done playing games so they can go home. Because it was like 11 o'clock at night. So
yeah, we just hopped in the car with his ass.
yeah, it was a cool time.
Yeah.
Just jumped in and got to see it. But yeah, just seeing different shows. So now it's exciting to now that the podcast is out there, now that more people know we're doing this. It's a different feeling to have people even coming up. Like the other day, I even had someone come up and be like, "Hey, I had to find out on social media that you're doing stand-up." I was like, "Well, I don't know if I call it us doing stand-up, but yeah, we're doing, but it is cool to have that of like, all right, I feel comfortable enough to where like, okay, if I have to go to a different place or do like 5 minutes somewhere, it might not be great, but comfortable enough to go bomb somewhere."
Yeah, honestly, because I think that a lot of people, especially just audience members, will just see if you're comfortable or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and so that'll make you that much better anyways,
Mm-hmm.
opposed to like here where it's like it's a bunch of people that do it all the time and they know,
Which, and you get two things. Yeah, you get either, people here, making people here laugh. There is that difference of like, oh, everybody knows us, so it's fun. But then there are moments where there's some comics where it's like they might not laugh or not pay attention. But when you can get them to laugh, that's a win in itself. Being like, oh, cool. I was able to, like when you get applause or something like that. Oh, that's cool. Everybody applauded for that one. It's like, I don't even know what I said. What
well,
did I do?
I don't know. Do you think it's easier to perform in front of actual crowds, Travis?
Oh, for sure.
Just because
People actually laugh.
People actually laugh, and there's just more people to laugh that are going to find you funny.
Yeah, and they're also not analyzing your set like comics
Exactly.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say.
Travis, true question. Pause. Is this in the like shot completely?
Oh, Starbucks.
Yes.
Yes. Is it blocking it like the first episode?
No, not that bad.
Okay.
Okay.
It was just sort of like a.
What's the rule on that? Can we-
advertisement.
No, it's not about rule. It's just about being right in the film way.
Yeah.
Just like, what is this? Giant in the corner. But yeah.
It's coming.
Jeez.
You guys pulled out
You hear?
dreidels.
Hey, pay attention, boy. I'm taking this penny away from you. Putting your phone away. Put your hand in your pants and let's get the show on the road. God.
Sounded sexual.
You put your hand in my pants and we'll get this show on the road.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's pretty much been our summer, right? Like,
Yeah.
now that we're back,
I
just
mean,
getting
it's been just
consistently.
mad open mics.
Yeah.
And like,
Consistency.
yeah, because we haven't been able to talk about it all summer.
Yeah, which is
But-
good though. But we've gotten good feedback with people, and
Yeah. Definitely been
episodes.
improving, which it feels good. I mean, again, progression goes in waves.
yeah,
So it's just like
we don't
but
want to get stalemated.
good
but
feedback
we're
from
just-
Travis.
Yeah,
For sure.
and it's cool. Yeah, seeing different people, and like even when other comics like reach out and like, oh, you should go try these other places. It's like we're still like, wait, what? You want us to try other places?
Yeah. What are you thinking?
What did you do?
Dat Fan told us the other day.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you really need to go check out the Fourth Wall Hollywood. It's like, what are you guys doing right now? You guys want to come over there right now? There might be some slots.
Let's go.
I know. I saw some slots at 8:00.
It's like, oh, we wish, but again, it's just so easy because we live in the valley. But we do. After this trip, we're actually leaving this week. When you listen to this, we'll be in Maine. Actually,
We will be 4 days deep.
yep, in Maine. So it'll be a good time.
Well, I guess 3 days in Maine, but
yeah.
be spending a day in Boston.
So what's in Maine?
Middle of nowhere we're staying.
Freaking.
We thought we were going. Well, we're in Boston for 24 hours.
Yeah, this whole time we thought we were going to be on the ocean.
and we thought we were going to be in Portland the entire time.
Yeah.
But no, that just happens to be where we probably are
We're
flying
going to be in the
out
middle
of.
of nowhere, no
But we're-
service.
Yeah, we're going to be like an hour and a half inland, and in the middle of nowhere in a cabin, and then we're going to drive each day to different places. But it's like, okay, cool. Like it will be a good getaway, especially from LA, and just.
Oh, so you're doing this just to kind of escape LA?
No, it's actually my mom and stepdad's 20th anniversary. So
and my mom's birthday.
and they're from. We have family who like grandparents who are from that area.
Oh, wow.
And I've never been. Steele's been. You've
Yeah,
been.
yeah.
I've never been. So like they've been, and my stepdad's never been. So we've been wanting to go. So they figured for their 20th we'll do a little get together kind of thing. So I think it's only like 8 of us.
No, it's
6 of us. I mean,
It's
yeah.
seriously you,
Yeah.
your
No,
parents,
I know,
me,
yeah.
and my parents.
I just did the math wrong.
Yeah.
I just. I was like, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was going to be a group.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. But which is nice too, because it's just like
yeah.
it's
Now there's going to be no like weird.
it's going to be just chill as far as we're just going to be there, just enjoying. Like we're all very like laid back towards like, hey, we want to get up, cool, we do that. Oh, it's like we might be on a schedule. We might not, certain things are, but other than that, it's actually going to be a nice way to like kind of end the summer as far as everything goes and just chilling.
Well, yeah, just like get away from everything for a while.
That was pretty nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Now I have
clear
to
your
think
head.
about going up and bombing.
Yeah, which we were going to try to find a
Yeah,
place
we were gonna try to
in
do
Boston and Portland, and then realized maybe Boston, but we're only there for 24 hours. But we're like 2 hours away, an hour and a half away from Portland. So we're like, well, I don't know if that's going to work.
I mean, we could probably. Well, what's that guy's name that told us about the
Anthony?
Anthony? Yeah, told us about
Portland.
a great open mic in Portland.
Yeah, but again, that's an hour and a half away.
It's still fucking hitchhike that shit. Dude. How much do you love comedy, dude? Huh? Do you want to get better, don't you?
Jeez. No. That much to hitchhike all the way to Portland.
No. I mean, we could just probably borrow a car.
We won't
We're
have
gonna
a car.
two. My parents are gonna have one. Your parents are gonna have one.
Your parent? Well, borrow yours.
Oh, I could tell my dad to take us. He would take us.
Yeah,
in a
true.
heartbeat.
Actually, well, that's the only reason why I'm not saying that. Because again, if we do say it, I'm still do we want our family there for this? Because if
I don't
that's
care.
the whole point,
Dude, our family's heard us say way worse
it's
shit.
true. It's true.
Half the stories is about them.
It's true. Yeah. I'll probably just be over there anyways. It'll be especially for it being one of the first times in front of an actual crowd to be somewhere where it has nothing to do with anything. Like, how about that LA traffic?
Right? Yeah.
Like that doesn't work here. But if we just shit on LA,
People love
they
it.
love it.
Oh, what about Portland or Maine comedies? Like,
what's
the deal with lobsters?
Yeah, right.
Probably.
I'm so dehydrated.
It's fucking cold.
It's wicked cold here.
Fucking wicked cold up here.
Yeah, because is it close? Is it far enough north to still have some kind of Canadian
Dude,
accent?
honestly, well,
With the
you know what's
Boston
kinda
accent
crazy?
too,
It's like when
you
you're
have that
young-
whole East Coast, northern.
dude, when I was there visiting my mom's friends, I swear, and I was really young at the time, and I wasn't like used to any accents ever, because of being from Colorado. So like, when I went there, dude, everyone seemed like they had like a British accent,
That makes sense.
or
That
like
makes sense.
close to.
Yeah, because I mean, out east, a lot of that out
like New England.
northeast, has that
Mhm.
because you're right there on. Yeah, you're in that New England area. You're also getting up there to if you keep going, you're near Canada. You're
Yeah,
coming closer,
that's
so
true,
you have
yeah.
all those crossovers.
Goddamn French.
They're just there, dude. They're just
Philly, Quebec.
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 It's fucking Frenchies.
Freaking burn it. Burn it.
Burn the French.
It's okay. We don't have, any
followers.
followers in France, dude.
You don't have any fellows from France because they're pussies. I don't like them. Kill them.
Nobody likes the French. Not even nice people.
They have attractive women, but they have hairy armpits.
Not
I don't
even
like 'em.
left
true.
progressive liberals in America like the French.
It's a good accent.
It's fuck.
Omelette du flamage.
My hatred for the
eggs,
French brings it
bacon
out.
and eggs or something like that. What is that? Eggs and something.
Oh no, cheese omelet.
That's right. Guess where I learned that from?
Dexter's Laboratory.
Damn straight.
Dexter's
where I learned
Laboratory?
Damn straight.
Dude, Dexter's Laboratory is fucking the shit. Dude.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how long Seth MacFarlane wrote for that.
What?
Oh, I didn't even know he
That's
did.
crazy. That makes sense. Wow. No wonder we're so good.
God, yeah, for real. I wonder who wrote
Omelette
for
du
Boy Meets World, man.
fromage. A boy in... I don't know.
I don't know.
MacFarlane?
What's that?
Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World. They just had like such good. I don't know. It was so funny. Still is. Maybe it's just because I'm a huge fan.
Maybe.
Was that the one with the character Boner?
No, Boy
No.
Meets World. Corey Matthews, Topanga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Did you have a Woody for Topanga?
I mean, I did.
I did too.
Yeah.
I used to look up naked pictures of her. I'm sure we're fake.
They were just imposed.
But like, yeah.
I love like the early 2000s Photoshop.
Oh yeah.
So bad.
Yeah. Oh, so bad. Where you
What,
just
what
see
was
the
that?
lines.
What was
and-
that website that you could play games on? Remember, they had like tanks and other things.
Oh, yeah.
But you could like
Yeah.
undress famous people.
Yep,
They
if
had
you got
like
it
Britney
correctly,
Spears and
yeah.
stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Every
I got
time
in
they
trouble
tanked
for
it.
printing that shit off and taking it to school. Yeah. I always took shit to school I shouldn't be taking to school. Always.
I remember. Speaking of printing stuff off, do you remember when we were trying to log into your parents' computer and we couldn't think of the password, and we're like, "What is the password? What could the password be?" And we're like, "What do they love?"
What
And
was it?
money. And the password I think was money at the time. It was
That's
cash
hilarious.
or something like that. I mean, it's changed since then. Hopefully, you guys better change it now. But no, it's
You couldn't get anything past it. No.
But we just threw it in there, I think. I don't even know if that was the final password or not, but I remember just us randomly putting in that, going, let's try this. And it's like, that worked? That worked? And that was it. And that's how you watch porn.
Yeah. We always got busted doing that too. Like, remember Maymay's the shitty-ass computer? Our grandma.
One of those only internet computers.
It was just internet. Have you seen those, Travis?
They were like the ComQuest.
What is it?
It's like, they were like these computers kind of back in the
specifically
day.
for internet.
It was a dummy-proof computer that was still extremely complicated to
pretty much
use.
just for old people and probably kids, so they didn't, or not even kids, but like just so it was just internet. That's it. Like you just got onto it. There was one
I don't
button.
think I ever had one of those. Huh?
Yeah, it was.
Well, no one would.
No one
because
would.
like no one would actually have one of these unless you were just that
Were they like
stupid
the
that you
computers that were
couldn't.
at the
No, that's why I said it
libraries?
was for old people back then. That was why.
Like so,
it was
so literally you could
so
just turn it on.
It was
and check your
specifically
email.
for it was specifically for a grandma, so she could have an email and check her email. So
need to
all it
check
was,
my
if there was
email.
too many, buttons and like you got to click here, turn on Windows, all this, it was just too much. So it was like, nope, this computer is specifically you turn it on and it's the internet.
Dude,
Yeah.
Garen and I would have beat off sessions like
With the camera.
on this specific computer.
Yeah.
So I would keep an eye out while he did his thing, and then vice versa.
And vice versa. I remember when I used to have, you had those helmets for snowboarding that you could plug into your Walkman at the time.
Oh yeah.
And what we would do is we would have in my room, we would have the helmet on connected to the TV so that you could hear it in the headset, but you couldn't hear it outside.
Yeah.
And we'd just take turns literally in front of the TV.
Of it, yeah. Have you fucking wearing a snowboarding
Yep,
helmet? Just
just-
wanking
just
it?
going
With the
down.
goggles and
Yeah.
everything.
Well, we're just over here, just like we'll take turns, like, and just reading. We'll just be like, over here playing video games while the other person is. It was a
Oh, hey,
weird.
Tim's coming, dude. Tim's home.
Hey, Tim.
Dude, I think my dad just walked in.
Take off the jerkin helmet.
Like one of those Marty McFly, like to just take off the helmet. This one helps with time
I
travel.
remember that. We'd have to like switch over like the mode. It's like we had one like on Mario Kart and the other one on porn.
Yeah.
Someone's coming. Mario Kart.
Whoop. Can never get it past you. Can never get it past. Only they walked in a few times. There's probably moments they walked in.
Just didn't say anything. God, how embarrassing. But you know it's true.
It's true, dude.
That's why I don't want to have kids.
Yeah.
For that reason.
Because it's gonna happen.
It's like, yeah, you're gonna find out some nasty shit.
Yeah.
God, imagine your dad.
Oh, dude.
All the stuff he's walked in on.
Some stuff, I'm
I wonder
sure.
how many times your siblings walked in on each other.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure. Probably lots.
Wait, didn't that actually happen?
Probably lots.
Okay. We won't
Yeah,
talk
no,
about
I don't know. Oh, yeah,
thought
no.
something
No,
like that
no, they
happened, like,
probably did. They
recently.
probably did. I mean, lots of, I'm sure most of my siblings, all of them at one time or another, whether or not they want, like, and I'm sure it, but surprising for me, I've never had that story. I've never
you have. You just don't know it.
No, I've never
Someone
have.
has that story about you.
No, for me. No, I'm saying for me walking in on someone.
Oh,
I've never
yeah,
walked
yeah.
in on. The closest I've ever had that to was sharing rooms with you.
Which is pretty much just.
Yeah, it just happens. Just there.
That's true.
So it does nothing. But no, I've never actually I've not been. Have you walked in on your parents?
Yeah, but hang on. There's a story behind that. So like, remember that movie Harriet the Spy?
Yeah.
So my sister and I were obsessed with being a spy.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Great.
So we were obsessed with being a spy, and like, but one thing when you live in the middle of nowhere, there's not a lot you can spy on. You know what I mean? It's like you could bird watch, you could do shit like that.
Yeah.
There's not a lot
I
you can
used to
spy on
bird
except
watch.
watching not trying to watch your parents have
Yeah.
sex, but more just like trying to catch them.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, because you think it's like bad.
Yeah.
So that's what we were doing, and my dad got fucking pissed, dude. This one time, like. He like goes and sits us down like downstairs and he's just like, okay, just so you guys know, me and your mom, we have sex all the time. And you know, get Jordan. It's like, okay,
you did.
okay. It's like that's what married people do. That's how you keep a relationship alive. Okay, Dad. Sorry.
Harriet the Spy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think I walked in on him a couple times, just like accidentally, just like, "Hey, Mom, guess what I did at school?" Oh shit.
I was always told to knock.
Yeah.
I never.
Well, they didn't knock for me.
It's true.
Fucking. Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. My parents probably knocked.
They probably. I can't imagine Tim not just walking in. Sounds like something he would do, or it'd be one of those.
Yeah, exactly. The quick one. You had a quick release.
Those quick knocks fucking.
Yeah, the quick release,
shit.
dude.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Like, why would you even knock? Just
Open the fucking door.
Open the fucking door. All you're doing is giving me a heart attack at that point.
Yeah.
I might as well just be finished.
At best, I'm gonna be caught putting something away.
Yeah.
At best, if not caught red-handed.
Red-handed. How do we always go to sex?
I don't know.
You're just horny dudes.
It's for pervs.
Weren't we talking about Maine?
Yeah,
Lobsters get you all hot and bothered.
we were talking about Maine.
I don't even know where that went. But yeah, I'm looking forward to going to Maine.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
How good looking are the women in Maine?
We were talking about that
we were
today.
just talking about.
We
we're
weren't
like, I wonder
sure.
if there's going to be like a house full of sorority sisters.
Like,
next to us.
like it's one of those moments where it would be like a sorority sister, like one of those, because we're in the middle of nowhere, so it's totally one of those horror films where it's like, oh, it happens to be sorority sisters next door, and we're just here with our, 5 of us and our family members, and oh, what could go wrong?
Yeah.
And next thing you know, the person who's been living at the bottom of the lake decides to come out
Some
and
raincoat.
kill us all.
Yeah.
It's the
Terrifying.
anniversary of my son's death. I'm going to take it out on your face. LA sinners.
LA Center's coming here
Oh,
from the
I
West
know.
Coast.
I know. That's
August
one thing.
11th is the day that we're living in infamy.
Does LA have a look to them? Like, does LA people have a look to them?
Yeah, douche. Yeah.
Yeah. First time.
I think we usually look younger because none of us reproduce.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Like,
Actually,
man,
Speaking
I
of
see
which.
pictures from my friends
I see some,
back home.
yeah, dude.
Well, we're all the same age, and
Yeah.
my God, can you
It's
believe
like,
how
wow.
old everyone looks?
Oh,
Dude,
everyone
kids
looks
make you
so young.
hideous,
Well, it was
man.
funny. Yesterday, Ross, when Steele said he was 30, he's like, "Wait, are you really 30?" And he turned to me, he's like, "Are you 30?" I was like, "Almost." He's like, "I'm over here thinking you guys were like 21, the next generation." And I was like, "You guys are old." I
I know.
was like, "Yeah."
He's still not as old as you, Ross.
Yeah. Gosh.
So old, he's almost dead.
Oh no, people. If I go to another mic or something like that, and no one knows me, then usually people think I'm fucking really young.
Yeah.
It's good though because then it makes you look way smarter
Yeah.
That's true.
for your age,
For your age, yeah. And for us, it helps because we are just dumb.
or for what age they think you are.
It's just, we're like, "Oh, you guys are young. You guys are dumb." Oh, they're young.
Yeah.
But now that
Oh, they're
they-
just young and dumb.
They're just young and dumb. Oh, they're cute. They're just starting out. Oh, it's not,
Yeah, we just keep selling that.
So backwards hat, my Johnny Cupcake shirts with all my guys on it, just playing that young card.
Yeah, why not?
If I shaved and cut my hair off.
It's a survival technique.
It is. Survival in this town. So many people and they're aging. But I'm grateful for it at the same time that we look young.
Yeah, we just can't have kids though.
That'll fuck you all up.
Yeah.
Fuck us up.
Gray hair.
Look what
loose
it's done
hair.
to people, man.
I know.
Look at the damage it's done to the world, especially to the female population.
You just look old, which I feel bad. But then again, we can't really wear makeup. Girls can,
Yeah, but even then, it's fake.
Yeah, I
It's
know
fake.
that. I know it's fake, but we don't get to have cover up. Cover girl. It's in the name.
Cover girl.
Cover girl. Or Maybelline, because they're never born with it. It's always Maybelline.
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe she's a lying bitch.
She probably is.
It is just lying.
It's all lies.
Do
Like,
you think women cheat on men more than women? Men cheat on women.
I think men probably cheat more.
Yeah.
you?
Women probably have more options, more chances
Well, no
too.
shit.
For
All they gotta
sure.
do is put out.
Yeah. But again, like,
But their imperative to procreate's a lot lower than ours.
Yeah.
Like, we just feel the need to fucking jizz in everything that moves.
He's so right.
you just see it walking by, and it's just like a gazelle. Just
Must ejaculate.
must attack. Attack.
I know.
I love it so much.
Fucking free will.
Well,
Hmm.
as we learned, it's hard. It's hard.
See, I don't know. Why do we have to go to hell? You know what I mean? Like bears, they like kill babies. No one seems to be up their ass. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure there's no afterlife.
That's true.
We talked about
Well,
this
Because
two
if you're right,
episodes
there
ago.
should be bear hell.
Yeah, there should be.
Well, I'm just saying,
But-
if we're
Yeah.
gonna have one, they gotta have one too.
Yeah,
All dogs go to heaven, though, even the ones that kill babies.
it's true.
I know. Can't believe it.
What about-
They get a,
And then cats,
They're just
they
getting
don't
away
get
with shit.
anything.
no, cats just go to hell.
Yeah.
They're
I
the
don't know if you've
guardians
seen
of
all
the
dogs go
underworld.
to heaven,
Yeah.
but that cat went straight to hell.
Oh, for how many times you get? I mean, you can get attacked by dogs, but cats, they will snack at you just for nothing. Like they will turn
They
on
just
you
have
so
an attitude,
fast.
man.
They do.
They have an
do.
attitude.
But they do.
What's our time
clean
at?
themselves?
You guys are 40 minutes.
40
Ooh,
minutes.
still got some time.
Nice. What's next on the docket? Mike's 150. No, I'm just excited to be back. Like it was
Yeah.
fun to come back in
This is-
here
Yeah.
and talk.
Yeah,
and-
I was excited about it too. Until I got here.
Eating your
No,
apples, kissing.
no, I've been.
no,
Dude,
my apple's kicking in now.
it was good. Like I messed up my knee again this morning. Jiu-jitsu. I've been out for the off and on for the last month again because I tore cartilage in my ribs.
Jeez.
Dude, I should probably stop, but I can't. It's
too much fun. We gotta get
It's too
Travis
much fun.
into jiu-jitsu so we can kick our ass.
I know.
We need you.
It'd be a lot of fun.
It would be lots
Oh
of
yeah,
fun.
you'd love it.
Yeah, you'd have a blast. Everybody
Everyone would love you too.
Yeah. And with your
Oh, especially with you being a comic, dude. Like our coach, fucking, I didn't know how big of a comedy fan he was.
he loves comedy.
Yeah. So, you should definitely
Yeah. I didn't
Just
realize
come with
he
us,
actually
Travis.
he follows the podcast.
do a career day. Bring your friend to
Bring
class
your-
day.
Your friend-
Oh yeah, I'd love to go at least do one. Check it out. Have fun.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, we have I think they have geese there.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm toning the nude.
Do it in the nude,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Dude, it's just like coming in there bear hugging, just naked.
I need like a Joey Diaz sized key though.
It's
Like Joey
true.
Karate.
Oh, they got it. Joey Karate's
Karate.
fucking hilarious, dude.
No.
I think
The
Simone.
bucket?
Yeah.
I got the bucket.
Yeah.
You just
You grab by the fucking dick.
you grab him by the dick and then you nail him in the head with the bucket.
It's amazing.
I remember seeing Joey Karate and not knowing that was Joey Diaz for the longest time. I also didn't know Joey Diaz was like in the second Spider-Man movie. He was in.
Yeah.
He's actually in
Longest
quite a bit
Yard.
of
yeah,
of
longest
like,
yard. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, he was.
Once
in
I knew that, I
Longest
was like, oh yeah, he's
a
in
big
the longest
character
yard.
in The
Yeah.
Longest Yard.
Yep.
Yeah, he I saw him in like some gangster movie. It was kind of like a B movie,
Mhm.
but I think he's in quite a bit of those too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's been part of some TV show for a while.
he works a lot,
hasn't
dude. All of his stories, it's like, god damn, dude. Like, I mean, he's older, but he's not that old. I mean, he's like in
No.
mid 50s, maybe
I think he's close to my dad's age kind of thing.
Yeah.
60.
I think he's 60. Is he almost
I don't
60?
think he's
yeah.
60 yet.
I don't think
Yeah,
he's
I don't think he's 60
but
yet either.
almost.
But
He-
like,
he
God,
looks
dude.
a lot older just because he's lived so much fucking
He's
life.
God, he
so
has. I
much.
mean, because like he's like talks about him being a car salesman and like doing coke for all these years, and it's like, dude, when did you have time to ever get good at
Yeah.
stand up? Like,
So he's been doing it for like 25 years. He's been
yeah,
doing it a long
he was
time.
probably just like constantly doing it, even
Yeah.
when he was all coked out. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, that's why they called him Joey Coco Diaz. Like
Oh,
Rogan would talk on his podcast one time, like he'd just disappear for weeks. Like that's how much coke he was doing.
Oh, really? Oh, so
Like-
he was doing coke when he knew Joe.
Yeah. He'd been doing it a long time. I don't know who was instrumental in him getting sober, but maybe his wife. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Or not sober, but getting off coke.
Yeah. I can't remember. It's been on one of his
that's something we could
podcasts.
talk to Simone. I'm sure Simone knows all about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sure. Simone was around him when he was all fucked
Oh,
up.
I'm sure. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Some of those stories again. Yeah, I was glad we were able to have him on last week's episode, which was pretty much 2 months ago now. But all those stories,
That's good. Now- 'cause
listening
now-
to that
now for those of you who
episode
don't know.
listening to that episode again is like eye opening. You know, like hearing everything he talked
Oh
about.
yeah,
and
no.
stuff.
Even the clips that you sent me, just like watching some of those, is like, oh yeah, I forgot we talked about that.
Yeah, and that was
Um,
it was easy to pull clips from that one. Like there was stuff I had to even just like, not this one or that, you know, because
yeah.
lots of good information about, you know, comedy, jiu-jitsu, just, you know, staying in it. That was a good episode. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I'm excited. though.
Simone's a kick-ass fella.
Kick always ass. He's out of town right now. We're excited to have
Check
Travis,
out
you
his
still-
album, by the way.
Yeah, check out his album. Check it out. Jabba.
Jabba.
Travis, you're doing your you have your podcast, right?
Yeah, Behind the Fourth Wall.
Behind the
How often do you do that one?
I used to do it all the time, but I haven't done it in a few months. Or I did it once in the last like 2-3 months.
Oh, okay.
Just 'cause I used to do it late night, but now I'm trying to find a daytime.
Yeah, it's all about that
Time
time
to do it.
management, you know.
Yeah.
And getting everything. Did you go to the? Probably not, because you were doing some shrooms. But
No,
did
no,
You
I
didn't go to the
did-
store.
I did not go to Potluck. I needed to go on an adventure through space and time.
So yeah, did you? What was the? Is there anything interesting that you could tell us?
From the
Tell the
shroom trip?
people? Yeah.
Oh, dude. I realize everything I'm about to tell you is probably just the mushrooms and definitely not real. But in the
Maybe.
moment, it was 150% real. Because it was literally like I was being transported through dimensions. Like at one point in time, I looked up and could see all of space and time. and then just had a fucking panic attack. And just kinda
Final front.
I know. And then every time, it was crazy because it's like I was just kind of laying there, and then Katie was kind of falling asleep, and I'd just look over and I'd look at Katie, and she'd be a different kind of Katie, if that made any sense.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like a different reality, and then we'd be in a different place.
Like a Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
behind the
Did you
scenes
literally
love
like
her
where you're
more than
seeing
you
different types.
usually do?
yeah, it was weird because she was like in all of them. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Like through every dimension, we were just there. But we like at one point I looked
I
over and
wish
she
she
had
was
like
here.
4 arms and 6 eyes. It was fucking crazy.
See, I wish she was here because she was just there sober watching you.
What she,
Yeah, that's.
what
We
she
need to
did
get her perspective.
I asked her that this morning. I was like, "Did I do anything nuts?" And she was like, "No, you were really calm." He's like, "But just every like 30 minutes, you'd wake me up and ask if I was still alive." Because literally, I was like traveling. I felt like I'd been traveling forever. Like I literally lived like 1,000 years. It was so tiring. It was insane.
I'm alive. Ah!
It was really fucking crazy.
Morty.
Like it started to get pretty dark, and then like I remember forgetting or being afraid I'd never be able to go back to reality because I forgot what reality was. It was so intense. Like I just couldn't remember what was real and what
You don't know how
wasn't.
much you ate?
Too many.
Too goddamn many.
But they were also like, apparently these come from Joshua Tree. These are fucking intense next level mushrooms I'd never gotten before. They grow them at like pounds and pounds at a time, and dude, they were like they were kind of blue too. Like I've never seen mushrooms like this before, and it really did trap me.
Sounds like my kind of poison.
At one point in time, I looked up and it was like I was looking at a tesseract type thing, like
What?
like something that's like like I could just see through different parts of time. It was fucking insane.
And then you came back and you wrote your script to your next best movies. I just have it. I'm back now and I'm writing my new series.
I know it's every now and then I'm gonna keep trailing off and just thinking about it because it was really intense. Like it was so fucking intense. Yeah.
So hey, it was well worth it, you know.
Yeah.
Not going to potluck, but I'm glad you switched that over though. That you're gonna try to go
Mondays.
Mondays.
store, yeah. Yeah, because
Switch that over.
Yeah.
and-
Well, it's like, and also, I think the reason I decided to eat mushrooms yesterday is because I've been meaning to do it, but I finally took like 2 days off to do nothing.
That's good.
yeah,
And then,
Yeah.
of course, had to go on this
gotta go on
adventure
that-
through space and
Yep.
time.
The
Yeah.
journey.
But it was beneficial though, because like now I'm ready to get like back into work and
Right.
shit.
yeah.
Which is
No,
good.
it's like it's like a recharge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really I
A reset.
burnt myself
Yeah.
out.
I
Now
think-
I'm like ready to do it again.
Was it? I think I saw Magic went up last night.
Yeah, Magic and
Potluck.
Amir both went up.
Yeah, Amir. Yeah.
But I was thinking about that this morning too. When I saw they went up, I was like, well, maybe one of them went up if I would have gone there.
Yeah.
And like those dudes have fucking worked their dicks off.
Yeah.
So it wasn't
yeah.
very like I think I
So
was
you-
doing what I should have been doing.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
were doing
yeah.
that, but at the same time, and we've talked about this before, it's fly, Travis, fly. You know? You
Oh no,
it's-
I'll be just.
gotta-
I think
you gotta-
I'll be okay.
When you told me, yeah, you're going to start doing that, take off Mondays and start going to do that, I'm like, that's awesome. I was
Yeah.
like, that's where you should, yeah. Because, like, I'm excited, like, to have Steele go on Mondays and visit and stuff and go with you guys.
yeah.
And just to, be around that environment and stuff like that and go to, because you're off Sundays through Tuesdays now.
Yep. I'm working today, unfortunately, but because
you are?
my Tuesday guy couldn't make it.
Couldn't make it.
What?
Huh? You want to throw me on a 10 slot? Actually, I'm going to check that right now.
Yeah, he
'Cause
forgot
I
to
forgot to
sign
sign
up
up
because I didn't
yesterday.
sign up for him, and I can't do it. So he's.
Oh, look at
How
that,
dare you,
boom.
Pepper?
Are they full? Oh, there's one slot
There's
at 4.
one slot at 4.
Better fucking fill my slot.
Are you gonna do that 4 o'clock?
Yeah,
do that
might as
riff.
well.
Do that riff.
I still have to go home, too. Here I am, just during the middle of the episode.
Signing up for Mike.
But, I mean, you got to do it because, like, if not, some other piece of shit's going to sneak in there and steal it from me.
He's already on there.
Oh, there's 2, actually.
Oh, there's
There's two.
slots.
Yeah.
Can't
I
do
guess we got a Jason E. coming in hot.
it. We got Max. Yeah. Chang. Nice. Good ones. Good ones.
Paul Green.
Yeah. Paul Green. But yeah, so next week's episode, we're not.
Yeah,
Since we'll be in Maine, we're actually just going to do an audio version of it. We got some mics. We got a little setup, so we're going to take with
12
us
will be the audio.
the audio. Yeah, and
on
we
some,
might
on some lake in Maine.
yeah, but and then depending on the photos we take, we're always like, oh, we'll take photos, and then we always forget. But we're going to try to do that, and any little photos and stuff we might turn into like a little slideshow for the YouTube version of it, for the video version, just to have going while the audio.
Mm-hmm.
But that way we're not missing a week because we are gone for an entire week, so we wouldn't be able to have time to film it, you know? I'm
Yeah.
glad we were able to get this one in, though,
Film
before we leave and go on this adventure. Not the adventure that Travis just went on, but
No,
it should still
too
be
much.
relaxing. And I'm looking forward to coming back and actually going to new places, you know, getting out of our comfort zone. You know, we've done
Yeah.
150 mics now. Now it's like, okay, let's do this. Let's hit that
Everyone's
same
talking
amount in the
about
next
shows
4
and stuff.
months.
It's
Let's
just
do,
like,
yeah,
okay.
let's do shows. I want to get comfortable enough to where, you know, if someone's like, hey, do you want to be on my show? You got 5 minutes? I don't go, you know, it's just like, yeah,
How
sure.
long do you usually do on a show? I know it just depends, but like, what's the shortest amount of time usually?
For me now, I usually do 10, 15.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're doing a show, chances are you'll do like 7.
Okay.
Yeah, 7 is what
Okay.
5 to 7.
5 to 7. Okay.
you know, a minute of, you know, shit talking whoever just went up and connecting the dots.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just make
Yeah, I usually, like, for 7 minutes, I prepare 5.
Yeah.
But I just stretch it or talk to the
Talk
audience
more,
Talk
you know,
to the audience.
just feel out the audience for the first minute, put that in, and then maybe, you know, because then, yeah, that makes more organic of your material, you know,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm looking forward to, you know, kind of thing.
Oh no, me too.
Mhm.
Definitely like give you more of a fire under your ass to like write
Yeah.
instead of just show up to be on stage.
Yeah.
know.
Exactly.
Do you feel me?
No, I feel you. I also feel like
Oh, I'm gonna feel you.
this guy on the left, Steele over here, is looking forward to this main trip. He can barely stay awake.
Dude, I'm so
He's been working like 14 days out of the last 16 or 10
Jesus.
or 10. Yeah, he's been working every
and
day.
mics and jujitsu.
Yeah.
And
So he needs this vacation more than anybody. I
almost
feel like
I hit a weed right now. What are
It's
you
just-
talking about?
now that we're over, so his head can be cleared. Was that all you got?
Blow those fat vapes, yo.
All right, guys. Well,
That's for you guys.
That's it. Yeah, that's for you guys. Well, we thank you guys for listening again, and remember, check out Authentic Muay Thai Supply, our sponsors.
Yeah. Over at AuthenticMuayThaiSupply.com. Nailed it, me.
Nailed it.
But
And yeah, listen for next week. Again, you'll hear about our Maine trip. We'll do it right there from Maine. Might even have some family members around just to even talk on it. We don't know. We'll see. We have some mics.
also give our boy Travis Clyburn a follow at Clyburn Comedy
Yeah.
at Clyburn Comedy.
Clyburn Comedy.
And check out our boy Steve Simone's album Jabba,
Yep.
iTunes, Spotify, all that shit.
Bang, bang. All right. And guys, remember, don't talk about it. Be about it.
He stole it from me.
I know. I stole it.
It's not what you wanted from me. You've been trying to make sense of my mistakes. My mistakes, yeah.
Hey, you guys, thanks for watching this episode. Please hit that subscribe button. Go follow us on all the social medias, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
And remember, if you want to go the extra mile, you can also support us over on Patreon, where in the future we'll be able to get unreleased content and content that nobody else can see. And remember, guys, don't talk about it.
Be about it.
Peace.